Live on NBC 12, this is Newswatch 12 at 6.
Good evening, I'm Jessica Jukic.
And I'm Dan Hagan. According to the VA, the estimated number of veterans experiencing homelessness has declined by 55% since 2010.
But there's still work to be done. A local nonprofit is raising funds to help them serve veterans with housing instability. The Northwoods Veterans Homestead purchased just over 3.5 acres of land east of Rhinelander for their tiny home community. The group is holding their second annual Veterans Day fundraiser at Cabaret Cove tomorrow from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m.
This is our biggest fundraiser. We put a lot of effort into this, a lot of work, a lot of support from the community, plus we get a lot of donations.
Community members and area businesses donated baskets for the event's raffle. Last year's fundraiser brought in about $20,000.
Which afforded us enough money to purchase this property you see behind me. We're trying to raise funds to build a community center on this property.
The group hopes to build 13 to 15 tiny homes for homeless veterans, but the first building would be the community center. Edgington hopes to start the community center project by spring 2024.
And as we saw there, Conrad, some flurries out there today.
Yeah, it's kind of feeling like winter outside today, but not for long, guys. Get ready.
How soon could we see a warm-up?
Ooh, couple days, Jessica, and then 40s will be back, and then, of course, 50s right behind that. But for now, kind of feels like winter outside. Couple of flurries in the area, temperatures in the 30s. I mean, it is the Northwoods, and it is November, so, of course, no surprises here. Temperature-wise, though, high temperatures were at around 37 earlier today, so some mid-30s, a couple of upper 30s up into the UP. Even Iron Mountain was at 40 degrees earlier today. So still below average everywhere, but overall though, not too bad. Look at this record low, 0 degrees in 1986. Thankfully, nothing like that anytime soon. We're gonna be in the clear of any bitterly cold temperatures the next couple of weeks. That is a Sapinski guarantee. Now, taking a look at this, speaking of temperatures well above average temperatures, not only in Wisconsin, pretty much all over the United States, including the Northeast and the South as well. For tonight, though, above average temperatures, still below freezing, but hovering in those upper 20s. Dan?
Northwoods lawmakers will be holding listening sessions early next week. State Senator Mary Felskowski and Representative Rob Swearingen will be hosting a series of events in Vilas and Oneida counties on Monday. The first will be at the Eagle River City Hall from 10 to 11 a.m. The next will take place at the Minocqua Community Building from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. And the final will be held at Rhinelander District Library from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m.
An unforgettable trip recreated nearly 80 years later. Two Wisconsin World War II veterans went to Normandy, France nearly 8 decades later. 101-year-old Jean Kleindell and 100-year-old Bill Hunter joined organizers with Vets Roll for the week-long trip to France and Belgium in late October. Kleindell was an Army medic during the D-Day invasion on June 6, 1944. The group retraced his footsteps on the beach.
It seemed like it happened just yesterday, you know. I'm really happy to have made this 1 week tour of France and all over the place.
Flashbacks of my friends, a couple of them were killed.
The veterans traveled with a group of youth. It was a chance for Gen Z to connect with the veterans. Veterans Day is tomorrow, and many local schools took today to show their appreciation to those that have served.
The Tomahawk School District held an assembly today to recognize local veterans and show their support through a special program. Our own Austin Carisu attended the assembly to learn more. Austin?
That's right, Dan and Jessica. Today at the Tomahawk School District, students gathered to share their gratitude for those who have served our country through speeches and band and choir performances. The students also raised money to send 5 Tomahawk veterans on the Never Forgotten Honor Flight.
When it comes Veterans Day and they remember you, it makes you feel pretty good and proud of your community and proud of those children that did all this.
The Tomahawk School District held a Veterans Day assembly to recognize those that have served our country and to honor them. Many local veterans attended to see performances by the band and choir to be recognized for their service.
Well, it's an honor to watch the community get together and honor the veterans who've served in that. I have nothing but respect for them. It's hard. It can tug at your heartstrings in that because, you know, along the way as you get older, you lose some friends that are veterans and everything.
The Tomahawk Elementary School raised $2,600, surpassing their $1,500 goal to send 5 local Tomahawk Vietnam veterans on the never-forgotten honor flight to Washington, D.C.
We try to make sure that we are sponsoring local veterans so that our students can put a face to the name and understand what their money is going for and whose service we are trying to honor.
The students and faculty were all grateful that so many local veterans attended the event.
It's amazing to be able to look back and when service branches are announced and see the veterans stand up as part of their branch. It's awesome to see them being supported by our community, and it's awesome that they come to be a part of the program.
Reporting in Tomahawk, Austin Carisu, Newswatch 12.
A new exhibit is coming to Art Start this winter.
Coming up, we'll tell you how the gallery plans to celebrate Midwestern artists. That's after Weather with Conrad right here on Newswatch 12.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale ever and receive free carpet installation or save $300, $600, or even $1,000 on all hard surface flooring. That's right, free carpet installation or extra savings up to $1,000 on hard surface flooring. If you need flooring, now is the time to buy. Only at Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale ever.
Our prices will floor you.
Goodwill starts with you every time you shop and donate. Your support opens the door to new opportunities and creates possibilities for people with barriers to employment. When you shop Goodwill, you'll find home decor, clothing that fits your unique style, and other one-of-a-kind treasures. You'll also keep items out of the landfill, all while supporting job training, financial coaching, and more. When you shop at and donate to Goodwill, you open doors to possibilities for neighbors in your community. Goodwill starts with you.
Big, beautiful sectional for just $9.99 with a free ottoman. Big deals.
Black Friday deals.
All month long. Up to 60% off list. Only at Slumberland. Relax in this Lazy Boy recliner for just $4.99.
Yep.
Update your bedroom with this modern bed for just $3.98. Deals so big, prices so low, all month long. But don't wait, because deals this great won't last.
The one and only Black Friday all month long sale.
Only at Slumberland Furniture.
Heck yeah.
Theo's nose was cause for alarm, so Dad brought Puffs Plus lotion to save it from harm. Puffs has 50% more lotion and brings soothing relief. Don't get burned by winter nose. A nose in need deserves Puffs, indeed. America's #1 lotion tissue.
Mama. For fast sore throat relief, try Vicks VapoCool Drops with 2 times more menthol per drop and powerful Vicks Vapors to vaporize sore throat pain. Vicks VapoCool Drops, vaporize sore throat pain.
And just like that, we are back. Happy Friday, everybody. Weekends is around the corner. But weather-wise, though, get ready for this. A little taste of winter and then back to fall, I would say, especially temperature-wise. For now, we have lots of cloud cover. A couple of flurries were in the area. Right now in town, we aren't looking at any flurries, but a chance for some very scattered flurries will be possible overnight tonight and then throughout the day on Saturday. Now, take a look at this. Of course, big day, Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there. there. Get ready for this, though. For Veterans Day, around 4 or 5 p.m., a little burst of snow will be moving in. This is a very small system, a very quick-moving system as well. So that burst of snow will begin. Temperatures will be above freezing, so from the start, none of this will be sticking around, especially on the roads and sidewalks. But then, as it intensifies into more of a moderate band of snow, of course, temperatures will quickly drop to the freezing mark, and then we will see a little bit of snow on the roads, a little bit on the sidewalks, especially into the overnight hours, mixing with a little bit of rain. I do think this showing rain, I think it's mainly going to stay snow, but some mixing will continue, of course, with temperatures near that freezing mark. Then by Sunday, whole different story. We start to warm back up into those mid-40s. Whatever does fall will be gone just like that. And then by Monday, it gets even better. We're going to see some 50s making a return. This is what some of the models are saying. Most of the models are sticking to around half an inch of snow. That's what we're thinking. And then some are saying a little bit more. I do think I am leaning towards a little bit more than half an inch, but I don't quite think it's going to be over 2 inches. We'll see how things go. Especially in the beginning, it will be melting away, but then as it intensifies and temperatures drop, it will start to pile up. So let's say anywhere from half an inch to around 1.5 inches, 2 inches are possible. Quick burst, quickly melting away by Sunday morning with temperatures above freezing. Right now, temperatures are above freezing as well. 35 degrees in town, 36 in Eagle River, 36 in Tomahawk. I'd say 33 in Eagle River, though, so near freezing up there. Down south, everybody is actually in the 30s, so back to cooler and below average temperatures for today, and then for tomorrow once again. But oh boy, what happens here? Sunday, 46 degrees, 50s making a return. Monday into Tuesday, Wednesday, we're looking at a very mild day. Good amount of sunshine as well, and then 52 by Thursday, and then starting to cool off by next weekend, back into the 40s. Wind speed-wise, though, not bad. We're looking at a solid 5-mile-per-hour breeze all over the area. That will continue tonight, and then by tomorrow, around a 15-mile-per-hour breeze. But by Sunday morning, it will be a bit more gusty. So we're looking at some gusty winds by Saturday morning. For tonight, though, 28 degrees, mostly cloudy skies, and of course, some scattered flurries in the area. Our 7-day outlook brought to you by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress does show 50s making a return and lots of dry weather for next week. Dan and Jessica?
Thank you, Conrad. While the Northwoods isn't home to art museums like the Metropolitan Museum of Art, the presence of art in our small communities is still prevalent.
Our own Jake Force was at the opening of Rhinelander Art Start's winter exhibit last night and has more.
Artwork can say a lot about the overall attitudes and landscapes of our communities. But here in Rhinelander, last night was a chance for residents and visitors alike to immerse themselves directly with the source of the artwork that will be displayed at the Rhinelander Art Start Gallery throughout the winter.
They get to meet the artists, hear about the art directly from the people that make the art. It's super special.
Throughout the winter, Rhinelander Art Start will display various works from 2 Midwest-based artists. When asked about what the pieces mean to him, artist Guzzo Pintz says they aren't really about anything, but rather a reflection of what he feels throughout his life.
For me, I think in visual terms rather than word terms, so they're kind of like a visual diary.
Pintz added that natural transformation is another element of his inspirations.
From a very, very small things to very big things, I think I'm just trying to get at like the way that processes play out in nature.
Which is a common theme throughout the winter exhibit. Artist Josh Winkler says his works are inspired by his environmental advocacy, adding that the Northwoods are a fitting backdrop for his pieces.
From children to political leaders to religious leaders, if they have tangible connections to environmental experiences, we'll all make better decisions as we go forward. It's really cool to bring it to a place where, this stuff is present in everybody's everyday lives.
Although small towns may not be art hubs like big cities such as New York or Paris, Art Start's Communications and Development Manager Tracy Steinbrink says this makes it that much more important in places like Rhinelander.
Art in small communities is vibrant and important, and just because we're not a metro area doesn't necessarily mean that our residents don't crave art and want art experiences, and that's what Art Start can provide.
The winter exhibition of Pinch and Winkler's work will be displayed at the Rhinelander Art Start through the 13th of January.
Thanks, Jake. The Florence High School football team is looking to bring home their first state title in school history.
Coming up, Newswatch12, Saul Meyer will be here to preview their upcoming state title game against Thorpe.
Rhinelander Pub is open for lunch. Our full menu featuring our all-you-can-eat soup and salad bar is now available for lunch. Ideal for business lunches or get-togethers with family or friends. We open daily at 11 a.m. We welcome reservations.
Don't lose sleep by choosing a mattress from just any store. Instead, visit the experts at your one-stop sleep shop. Hi, I'm Kristen from Sleep Central. We're the only store in the Northwoods to carry all of the name brands like Beautyrest, Sealy, Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and Serta, and all are ready for immediate delivery. We guarantee you'll find the perfect mattress at the perfect price. We also have a huge selection of bedding, futons, and accessories. We know how important sleep is, so stop on by and sleep better today. Sleep Central in Minocqua. Better sleep, pain-free, that's our promise.
Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 nerve care company. Nervive contains ALA to relieve nerve aches and B-complex vitamins to fortify healthy nerves. Try Nervive and try Nervive Pain Relieving Roll-On.
My frequent heartburn had me taking antacid after antacid all day long. But with Prilosec OTC, just one pill a day blocks heartburn for a full 24 hours. For one and done heartburn relief, Prilosec OTC, one pill a day, 24 hours, zero heartburn.
My late father-in-law lit up a room, but his vision dimmed with age. He had AMD. I didn't know it then, but it can progress to GA, an advanced form of the disease. His struggle with vision loss from AMD made me want to help you see warning signs of GA, like straight lines that seem wavy, blurry or missing visual spots that make it hard to see faces, like this one, or trouble with low light. That makes driving at night a real challenge. If you've been diagnosed with AMD and notice vision changes, don't wait. GA is irreversible. It's important to catch it early. Talk to your eye doctor about GA and learn more at GAWon'tWait.com.
The Rhinelander Pub is now open Monday to Saturday. Come enjoy our newly expanded lunch and dinner menu featuring longtime pub favorites and new entree additions. You will love our all-you-can-eat soup and salad bar and Friday seafood buffet.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Northwoods Furniture, Eagle River.
Florence's football team has been to the state title game only one time in their school's history until now. The Bobcats take on Thorpe tomorrow in the 8-man football state title game, where a win would give them their first state championship in school history.
You're playing 7 against 8. You've got to play 8 against 8.
For the first time since 1987, Florence football is heading to the state championship. The Bobcats are looking to win their first state title in school history, and the seniors have had this Saturday marked on their calendars all the way back to when they were in the 5th grade.
I mean, it feels great. You know, most of us, all the seniors, we've been together since around 5th grade. This is the one sport that we've all stuck to, and it's a great opportunity.
Florence has one of the more unique offenses in the state. They'll line anyone up at quarterback, and with the talent they've got in the backfield, it works.
You can sometimes call a play that looks like it's not gonna turn out right, and they make it work, and that happens sometimes.
Standing in Florence's way of their first state title in school history is a Thorpe team who has beaten some of the best teams in the state to get to the championship game.
We know it's going to be a tough game. They made it to the state championship for a reason, but we're also a really good team. They got some good players. We got some good players.
And with all the hard work these guys have put in, it all comes down to one final game.
When they were freshmen, we got to go to state. We got to get to state in high school. And so I'm thinking, oh boy, I better get them to state or they're going to run me out of town. So we got them to state. So now we got to do something with it.
Medford's registering on the Richter scale today after one of their top athletes signed her national letter of intent to compete at the Division I level. Raider distance runner Meredith Richter is on to the University of Nebraska, Omaha, where she will run for the Mavericks starting next year. Richter has had a solid running career for Medford, and she even captured the state title for the 800-meter run in last year's state track meet. After a successful career with the Raiders, which still has her senior year left, the childhood dream has finally come true for Richter.
I'm super excited and happy. This has been my dream since I was a little girl. So I always wanted to run in college for a big school. So this is awesome.
To be able to compete at the Division I collegiate level is a massive opportunity, and Richter is grateful to be able to have that chance.
I'm super grateful for this opportunity and very appreciative of everyone who's helped me come this far. So yeah, like he said, not everybody gets to do this, so it's really special.
Track season is right around the corner, where Richter will look to defend her 800-meter state title, and then it's off to Omaha. Now here's Big Old Fish.
Newswatch12's Big Old Fish is brought to you by Kurt's Island Sports Shop in Minocqua.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
All right, I got a question for you. Why do fish live on the bottom of any body of water? Well, it's because they dropped out of school, of course. All right, well, we're going to move along with this week's Big Old Fish, and we're going to start off with 13-year-old Olivia Kopetsky. Now, she was trolling with her family and friends on Lake Superior back in June when this very megalodon-esque 52.25-inch muskie smacked her line. Well, it also goes on to say that muskie measured in with a 26-inch girth and was released to fight another day after some photos. Now, how cool is that? She caught a monster of a fish and released it to fight another day. That is so cool. Way to go, Olivia. That is one big old fish. Keep on reeling them in. Next up on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Alice Abensheim. Now, she caught this healthy 36-inch northern on the Eagle River chain of lakes using a half-ounce jig and 6-pound test. It also says that she's 80 years young. Well, this is how you stay young. You catch big old fish. Way to go, Alice. Keep on reeling them in. And finally on this week's Big Old Fish, we have Tracy Marquardt. Now, she was out trolling when this 41-inch, 22-pound Laker smacked a spoon that was on a dipsy diver. Well, she goes on to say that a 37-inch and 18-pound Laker preceded that and was released while the bigger one was ripping the drag. Well, that sounds like a heck of a day of fishing, Tracy. But 41 inches, 22 pounds for a lake trout? Yeah, that is one big old fish. Way to go. Keep on reeling them in. All right, fishermen and women, make sure to keep those trophy pictures coming. All the information you need to be in a future episode of Big Old Fish and win a Norling Taxidermy fish meal is on our website, WJFW.com. And remember, anglers, fish on.
Dear Detour, when life slings you mud, sling it right back. Stay strong. Toyota Trucks.
Get $1,000 cash back on Tundra when you finance through Toyota Financial Services. Toyota. Let's go places.
Flu and COVID season is here, so now is the time to get your seasonal vaccines. Your body will need about 2 weeks after vaccination to develop the best protection against viruses. So don't wait. No appointments needed. Get yourself and your family vaccinated at the Oneida County Health Department today. Flu clinics are available Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. until 4 p.m. For more information, please visit their website, oneidacountypublichealth.org, or follow them on Facebook for community clinics, dates, and times.
The next generation of streaming is here. Introducing Spectrum One Stream with internet, advanced Wi-Fi, mobile, and now TV with the all-new Xumo Stream Box. It's streaming simplified. Get Spectrum One Stream with fast and reliable internet for $49.99 a month. Free advanced Wi-Fi, a free unlimited mobile line, and a free Xumo Stream Box when you add Spectrum TV. Go to spectrum.com/stream, a Spectrum store, or call 833-976-4999.
Ashley's Black Friday mattress sale is going on now. Pay 0% interest for 60 months on in-store mattress purchases. Save up to $900 on select Purple adjustable mattress sets, or receive a $300 instant gift with the purchase of a Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress set. Only at Ashley.
Sue right, Jake middle, me on the left. Yeah, I knew I'd win.
Are you saying
What's
something?
really happening over there?
I think you're on mute.
There's no substitute for real gaming fun. Go where fun lives. Ho-Chunk Gaming Wittenberg.
Salonpas, makers of powerful pain relief patches for 89 years, believes in continuous improvement, like rounded corners that resist peeling, with an array of active ingredients and sizes to relieve your pain. Salonpas, it's good medicine.
Dear Detour, When life slings you mud, sling it right back. Stay strong. Toyota Trucks.
Get $1,000 cash back on Tundra when you finance through Toyota Financial Services. Toyota. Let's go places.
Eagle Floor Covering in Eagle River, locally owned and operated for over 2 decades. With over 40 years of combined quality sales and service experience, we can help you find the right floor for your lifestyle and budget.
Tomorrow is Veterans Day, and I will be thinking about all of the veterans who served our country. In particular, my grandfather, who you see here, he served on the USS Salt Lake City during World War II. One of my favorite people in my life, and I'm appreciative of him very much and all the other veterans out there.
Thank you to all the veterans who have served and keep us safe every day.
Yes, thank you guys so much for your service. And weather-wise for tomorrow, though, of course, big day, it's Veterans Day. We are looking at cooler temperatures, mid-30s outside, a couple of flurries possible. Then towards the evening hours, a burst of snow will be back. But this is just ahead of a nice warm-up moving in by next week.
That is going to melt so quick.
Oh, yeah, very quickly. In and out like that.
Thank you, Conrad. That's all the time we have. We'll see you back here at 10.
60s.
That's